So I'm about to recreate McDonald's in Restaurant Tycoon 3, but there's a few things I need to do. It's gonna need to contain its own drive-thru, a car park, a full-on kitchen, lots of dining space for customers, and of course those golden arches. And if I can get all that right, I would have built my very own McDonald's. So how am I gonna do this? So normally you would start with the building and the restaurant, then hire the employees, but I decided to hire the employees first, which is probably not gonna go the way that I expect it to. So I need a few things for McDonald's. I need the restaurant, I need the car park, and I also need the drive-thru. Now, although the game doesn't have all the mechanics for this, I'm sure we can still try and implement it. So first thing then, we're gonna go into build mode, and I'm gonna quickly move this just out the way. We're gonna start by building the walls. So I need walls, and I'll just go with like the simple plain white walls and start building all of this. I wish I could cancel the ability to not visually see upstairs, because now I gotta build what feels like slightly lower to the ground. So let's figure this out then. We need to set up a building. So if I kind of go across by a little bit, which I think that will be good. That should be wide enough. And then we go a little bit further down to the back now. We'll go a little bit further back. We'll make it more longer than it is wider, if that makes any sense whatsoever. We'll do the same over here. Boom. And then we'll go across. And boom. Boys, I have my structure. All I need to do now is add the rest of it. Now, I've slightly changed the entrance, and we need to add a door system to it. Now, McDonald's, well, at least in the UK, kind of likes to do a kind of double door to the side and have like a window style kind of thing on the go. But I'm not too sure which will be the best one. Do I go for the super tall ones, which would then require me to add super tall windows? Could be a possibility. I realize that obviously the windows are walls. Well, at least the big windows are anyway. So kind of having to now slightly renegotiate my wall system before I add all the walls back in. Now, I'm probably going to redo the door. I'm probably going to redo the door. But I'm just going to add this down here to kind of mimic it. And then the rest can just be solid walls. Right, right, hold on. Oh, these are wall panels. Right, bam. The floor's in. I have the McDonald's restaurante. But there's still so many more items I still need to squeeze in. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the drive-thru set up, the little car park set up, and then once that's done, I have the full-on structure of the building, so I can add the roof, and then I can officially add all of the items inside. Now, to implement said drive-thru, I could either just create a window here, or I can kind of make it stick out slightly. And that's kind of what we would normally see in like a drive-thru for McDonald's. So I might go down here, up, in, across, down, and in. Now that's where we give them their orders, but we want them to be able to order from another window. Now, you can do this, but at the same time, McDonald's, I mean, at least in the UK these days, you order from like a speaker box. But I'm going to go old school in this right now and have those little sticky out bits ready to go. So we need like a serving hatch for people to kind of speak to the customers in the cars. And I reckon it's probably a good idea. We could go for like the bay windows, but that's probably going to be way too big. We need like a sliding window with a blind. That's way too big as well. Do we not have like something smaller than this? Right, I found the perfect serving hatch. The perfect height, the perfect serving hatch to give people their foods. Nice. So I'm going to try and build the road right now in a couple of stages. I don't think there's a pebble, there's a concrete. I think we'll go for like a concrete style, but we'll build it in stages. So let's just say we kind of go like a one tile around, and we'll do 3 wide. So if I do 3 by 3, right, and this is just to kind of then make me understand where this drive-thru is going to go and how it's ultimately going to work. So bring it down to here, bam, bam, run all the way up, and bam, bam. So the cars can drive up, order there. They then turn the corner to then go down this way. So we then do out by 3, 3, I think I've got this right. I'm hoping I've got this right now. It'll be kind of low-key embarrassing. No, we're all good. We are all good, boys. Bam, bam, bam. Run this all the way back. Okay, so we now officially have the drive-through going around the edge, but we still need the car park inside. So what we'll do is we'll kind of go from here to here, and I'll bring it to about there. So we've got enough space for the walkway for the customers to get to where they need to get to. Now, last thing I'm going to do is add in more flooring again and just finalize this. Now, this can go up to there, there. And this is like the kind of little path area. Also, McDonald's does have like outdoor seating area. So this also makes a little bit of sense as well. Now I'll do the last bit just here. Right, boom. That's now all in. I can do scenery and stuff around, but I have the structure. I have the road. I have the car park. Not finalized, but I have the basic stuff now in. So do you think it's a good time that we now build the kitchen? I think so. So I've built a wall here just to hide it from the customers, and I'm using the order counters where they pick up the food to give it to the customer as where you place your order, basically. That's how I'm going to be using it. So inside here, then, we can go a little bit crazy with the kitchen-related items. Now, you got to think, it's McDonald's. I'm going to serve burgers and fries, okay? That's all we need to know. That's all we need to know. So I'm going to need, then, some items that kind of make a little bit of sense. I mean, we can get the oven. I don't think there's any like deep fat fryers, is there? I think that's like, I'm thinking like Restaurant Tycoon 2 styly. So what we'll do is we'll go for a couple of ovens right now. We'll drop some ovens there. I'll also drop a couple of ovens just here. Very good, very good, very good. We're going to need some kind of countertops, so we're able to obviously prepare some of the food. So we'll go for these marble ones. Does marble seem a little bit too fancy for McDonald's? I think it might do. I'll do some counters just there, so obviously we can then serve the customers. Do it just here as well. And then I think I'll drop a couple just there. And then in this section, we'll do all the sinks. Right, there we go, there we go. And I don't think there's really anything else. There's all industrial stuff we could have got in, and like all the basic... Oh, refrigerators. Yeah, refrigerators does sound like a good idea, and I actually don't have any refrigerators. So maybe I should switch some of this stuff out here. So, sell you. Sell you. I'm going to move you over, and I'm going to drop 2 refrigerators just here and here. Right. This is McDonald's. It looks pretty good. And because it is McDonald's, we're going to need like the little booth style stuff. So do we have like booth seating? I don't know if that is a thing or not. We'll kind of try and get something kind of close to it, which are these like blocky sofas or blocky sofas just there. So put there and there, do one there, there, one there, one there. And then I'll do some like awkward stuff in the middle. But let me get some tables down real quick. So we'll go for like the rectangular tables. And I think we'll probably utilize... I feel like a nice design would be pretty good. That feels McDonald's-y. I'll have to do all the color scheme. Okay, don't get it twisted. I will have to eventually do all the color scheme. And not bad. I think a few little smaller tables and chairs in the middle wouldn't kind of go amiss. So I'll probably do, let's say, you there and there. I think, you know what? That's all I think I'm going to do. Because people normally get McDonald's to take out, not ultimately always to eat in. So I think we'll go with that instead. And I think we'll place you there, there, there and there. Nice. Couple of tables, couple of chairs. So now it's time for all the other stuff. The decoration. Or shall we stick a roof on it? Now, I think we should go for some decoration first. Right, I'm literally running down right now to just literally spam hedges just to kind of go around the border of the drive-thru. Now, although it does look like it's going a little bit crazy, and I'm so thankful I have the Game Pass right now where nothing costs me money, I am increasing my gardening skills quite rapidly all at the same time. Right, boom, 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 boom. Look at this right now. So I got a little bit of wall going on, a little bit of wall there. We got the seats outside. The McDonald's is slowly getting there, guys. It really is slowly getting there right now. So I think we need to add a little bit of a roof to the building. Now, the roof's quite important, okay? The roof is going to be quite important. Roof. And I think we're going to go for like a slanted roof because in my head, that's what McDonald's kind of has. Slanted or slant or salt box. I think we'll go slanted. And we're on manual mode, so let's see if I can do this correctly. And I'm hoping this is going to work in a slanted mode. Right, what's going on? Okay, I don't think you can do slanted mode in the way that I'm trying to attempt it. I could go flat roof, which is not a problem. But it does have a tendency to kind of maybe can look a little bit awkward. But let me go flat mode then. Right, I've placed it on. Do you know what? It doesn't look too bad. Granted, I've still got to do all the color theme stuff. But do you know what's now remaining, boys? What makes you realize something looks like McDonald's? You need those golden arches. So what I'm wondering, if I use the archway on the doors, now do I pull it? I'm going to have to pull it on top here, aren't I? So if I was to go and place it there and then there, and then all I got to do is just change them to the color yellow. And we have McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it right now. This truly is McDonald's. So now we need to color theme it all then. And again, I'm just going to go based off what it is in the UK. McDonald's has a kind of a brown and grey theme. It sounds weird, right? Considering that, you know, you think of McDonald's, you think of red and yellow. In the UK, all the buildings are brown and grey, which I kind of find wild. So how dark do I go? I think I'm going to go for like a very, very dark roof. Obviously, the arches. Oh, it's kind of copying and pasting all this right now. Hold on. Paint. I want these yellow. McDonald's. It literally looks like McDonald's right now. This is hilarious. And then this, if I paint this, also that color, is it? Okay, it's really easy to kind of transfer the theme. And I'll do the same to all these chairs. Now, if you've never seen McDonald's in the UK, Google it. You will not believe how ridiculously close that this is now looking as a building. Wild. I'm just needing a little bit more brown. Maybe I make the panels on the wall brown or something like that. That could be a possibility. Okay, I'm taking it too far right now. I'm taking it too far. If I go brownish, that's not brown, SENIAC. That's not brown. I need like a wood texture. I don't know if any of them textures are good enough right now, but I think this works. This might actually work right now. And do I do the front of the building or do I keep the front? You know what? It's starting to look like a UK McDonald's. It actually is. Right, I want to just do some better flooring. And on the inside, I feel like we need to add in a few like ceiling lights because it does feel like super dark in here. But what's the best way to add ceiling lights? Can I just get some dangly things? Not what I was after, but it will do the job. It will do the job. So are we officially ready to open up our McDonald's? Now, to open it up and actually serve the correct food, we obviously need to have McDonald's food on the menu. Now, I don't know actually what I've got unlocked, so let me just take you off the menu. Let me take off the menu that we shouldn't really have. I mean, no McDonald's right now is serving Peking duck or trifle. We need, let's go through this right now. So McDonald's serves ice cream if, guys, and only, we can actually boost it, by the way. Only if the ice cream machine is working. So, should I take it off? Technically, the ice cream machine never works. We've definitely got fries, which we can boost. Okay, not enough potato. Add to the menu. And, of course, we're going to need a cheeseburger. So, without doing anything else right now, my menu consists of fries, cheeseburger, and ice cream. So, I can get like a McFlurry. So, should I actually open up right now and see the customers coming in to my very own McDonald's in the game? I think so. I think so. Right, restaurant is now officially, bam, open. I've got so many employees. People are now coming in. They've heard of the delicious delights of McDonald's. Table of... That's one thing no one's ever said. Table of 4, please, in McDonald's. No one's ever said table of 4, guys. Trust me. Trust me right now. So they're going to place their order. So obviously how the game works is they're going to order starters. Fries are the starter. I'll take the order anyway. So my chefs start going into the kitchen to begin cooking up a store. I have my very own drive-thru all set up right now, which is even more amazing right now. It looks so good. It looks like an actual McDonald's in the UK. I can't express how much this actually looks like it. It's quite weird. It is quite weird right now. So, right. They're all going to do their thing. They're all going to rock and roll. Table of 3, I think, are still going back in again. Gotta wait for all the workers to generally just get around and do what they gotta do, so they're not just standing there like folios waiting. But we have McDonald's, boys. We have McDonald's. What do you guys reckon? Is it pretty good? I think it's pretty good. I do think it's pretty good. The restaurant has now become so much more busier. More fries being ordered. More cheeseburgers being cooked right now. And people are now just generally enjoying it. So I have no idea other than they're frying in the drive-thru. That's wild. That is wild right now, boys. They're frying in the drive-thru right now. Very good. So I'm not sure if the ice cream machine is actually working. I have to wait until they finish their burgers to find out. So if I click their dishes, is the ice cream machine working? We're now about to find out. You ready, boys? It is. They're able to order ice cream. So somehow, my ice cream machine in my McDonald's is actually working. Who would have thought? Now, obviously, this has been super successful. I think it looks really, really good right now. But the real question would be, what fast food restaurant should I create next? We've done McDonald's. Do I go Subway? Do I go Taco Bell? Do I go KFC? Burger King? Who knows? Let me know in the comment section down below. But until next time, I see you all soon. So, goodbye.